Cheltenham, one of the form teams in the division, despite their lowly status. And Tranmere Rovers made a good start to the campaign, but they've not been able to capitalise on that. And not for the first time in recent years. They find themselves nervously looking over their shoulders. Smallwood. Now Joseph. Looking to take on Tomkinson. Oh, it's an own goal! An own goal from Wilson. 68 seconds. And Tranmere Rovers have been gifted the perfect start. Smallwood releasing Joseph. He did well to go beyond Tomkinson, and the cross was heading towards Ironside, so Wilson had to try and do something. And in the end, all he could do was divert the ball beyond Joe Day. And the challenge on Thomas before he could find Bickerstaff, and here is Jennings. And now Patrick. Ironside in the centre, joined by Whittaker. Patrick fighting Jennings, and in the end he was closed down by Sherring, and it will be a corner kick. And it's an in-swinger, which is flicked on by Whittaker. And it may have struck the upright there at the near post. He's been nominated for one of the goals of the month for October, almost scoring his first of November there. Cheltenham have had the better of their meetings with Tranmere overall. 10 wins, 2 draws and 7 defeats. And they did the double decisively when Cheltenham were last promoted from this level in 2001, winning 3-0 here and 4-0 at home, as the back pass may allow Ironside to go in, and it's another gift. And Joe Ironside makes it 2-0. His first league goal at Prenton Park. And the man brought in to score goals has been handed one on a plate there. Well, Ironside was looking to close down, and the back pass from Sherring was short. Day was isolated. And Ironside kept going. Got there before the goalkeeper, and that was enough. Now Thomas, Broom, turning away from Brough. In the end, the challenge comes in, and Cheltenham have their first corner. The corner kick cleared initially, and then fired back through the crowd and deflected wide. This was the corner from Young. It was Brough who cleared, and then Thomas who hit it, and Murphy, I think, had it covered. Bickerstaff doing well to ride the challenge, and he can burst into the penalty area here on the ricochet. Will allow Cheltenham to come back into the game. Jordan Thomas on the goal line. It was made by Jake Bickerstaff, and Finlay made the challenge, but the pinball inside the penalty area fell kindly for Cheltenham, and it's back to 2-1. Lowe just slipping, and Finlay hitting the ball against Bickerstaff. Murphy was wrong-footed, and Thomas able to tap the ball in. And it's Broom with the break into the penalty area. Thomas fires it just wide. And you can hear the anxiety from the Tranmere supporters. Jordan Thomas not too far away from a second goal. Here is 𝗬𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗡𝗏 looking to find Hutchinson, just spins away from him. But Cheltenham playing well enough at the moment to suggest they can take something from this game. Brough heading away. 𝗬𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗏. Now Broom has got space. 𝗬𝗢𝗡𝗏 just wide. Well, he can't believe he missed it. And neither could the Cheltenham fans behind that goal. Another opportunity for 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗬𝗢𝗏. Andy Crosby looking to freshen things up rather than really change the formation. Hutchinson, here is Finlay. First involvement for Norman. High towards 𝗬𝗢𝗓, good save by Day, and it's loose. And eventually it's scrambled away. Wilson, he's lost out. Norman goes down. No free kick given. Now Smallwood. And now Young can bring it clear. Hutchinson, good challenge though by Smallwood. And Smallwood's there again. Patrick, Whittaker, Dennis. And that's a good ball. Here is Patrick. Away from Broom for a moment. Now he'll try and cut inside, deep into the penalty area. Slid in! Dennis's shot is blocked by Day. It was Patrick here who was able to break into the penalty area. And his low cross finding Dennis, who just tried to flick the ball on, and Day did well to keep it out. And then before that, it was a good save by Day to keep out 𝗬𝗢𝗓. Now Archer. And the cutback is cleared by Smith. 𝗬𝗢𝗓. Then Patrick. Shering. Martin. 𝗬𝗢𝗡𝗏. Martin wins it back. He can fire it in, and he scored. And Cheltenham have the equaliser. And it's Josh Martin who has stepped off the bench. He failed to get the ball away here. Martin stepping in. It may have taken the deflection on the way through to wrong foot Murphy. But Cheltenham, 2 goals down after 11 minutes. Have pulled it back to 2-2 with 12 minutes to play. Young, the first time ball in, is allowed to run. It's eventually cleared by Smith. And then Smallwood fighting 𝗬𝗢𝗓. And he's picked out Patrick. He can counter-attack. 𝗬𝗢𝗓 makes the run ahead of him. And he's in on goal. Josh 𝗬𝗢𝗓, but he puts it wide. Well, that was a really good chance. But he couldn't pick up the third goal for Tranmere. Just sliding it across the face of goal. Here is Tonkinson. Young. Archer. Brough, though, comes in to win it back. Blacker. First involvement for him, and he's able to break into the Cheltenham half. He's got support ahead of him from 𝗬𝗢𝗓, and then he's taken out by Young. It'll be a free kick and a yellow card for Luke Young. It's a big moment in the game with 4 minutes to play. Whittaker curls it brilliantly. What a huge goal that could be from Charlie Whittaker. And Tranmere who have been outplayed for so long in the game, are suddenly back ahead at 3-2. Well, he's being shared aloft by Sam Finley. Whittaker hit this, Day got across, or it may be an own goal in the end. Curled by Whittaker, it came back off the post and back in off Joe Day. Wilson. Tranmere want the full-time whistle. Taylor, there is Norman, and that is it. Tranmere have their first victory at home since August. Steve Cottrell and Cheltenham suffering back-to-back defeats after such a good start to his return to Whaddon Road. A real roller coaster of a game. Tranmere 2 up in 11 minutes. Cheltenham equalising with 13 minutes to play, but Charlie Whittaker's free kick bouncing back off the post and in off the goalkeeper Joe Day to win it with 4 minutes remaining. Cheltenham dominated for long spells, but they find themselves on the losing side. It is finished. Tranmere Rovers 3, Cheltenham Town 2.